Hello everyone, it's Roommate, and I'm back again. And today I am playing Stoneforge Card Advantage Mystic, also known as S.C.A.M. No, not with you, Grief, and no, not yet Solitude. But today we are going to be playing a Stoneforge kind of interactive deck. No counter spells. This is just Orzhov, and we are going to try and scam some opponents out, but playing the card Juggernaut Peddler. So when this enters the battlefield, you get to take a non-land card from their hand and you give them a Juggernaut. And so this is your interactive piece. It's really important and kind of the theme of the deck. You are playing a lot of interaction with Inquisition, Thoughtseize, Juggernaut Peddler, Anointed Peacekeeper, and those cards all kind of strip or strand cards in your opponent's hands, so it's a very disruptive deck, and they help you to interact with the fair and the combo decks. And the other major interactive piece that's from Outlaws of Thunder Junction is Aven Interrupter. This card has really overperformed in my testing with this deck. It's oftentimes felt like a 2-2 flyer that time walks because your opponent can't cast a spell that turn, and oftentimes that's just good enough to close out a game. And they're great in multiples, they're great to ephemerate. So Aven Interrupter's been awesome, and the scam part of this deck is ephemerate plus either Peddler or Aven Interrupter, and they really just ephemerate lets you blink a creature, and then at your next upkeep, you get to actually blink another creature. So Juggernaut Peddler, if you get to blink it, steal 3 cards from your opponent's hands, you can just set them back forever, and they can never recover. And then obviously, flashing in an Aven Interrupter, eating a spell, then next turn you get a hold up Ephemerate, eat their next spell, and then all of a sudden your opponent is just not casting spells, and you get to attack him for damage, close out the game. And, well, the name of the deck, Card Advantage Stoneforge Card Advantage Mystic, is because you are playing Stoneforge Mystic. My first iterations of the deck did not have Stoneforge. I really wanted a card advantage creature that you can blink. So your Ephemerates and your Dollmasters had targets to generate cards. That was a big problem I was having in the first iteration of the deck. So I landed on Stoneforge Mystic. It doesn't have a large package. You have Sword of Fire and Ice, which is your value package. Maul the Skyclave, which is actually really, really good on Juggernaut Peddler because it's a Vigilance, and it allows Juggernaut Peddler to eat Juggernauts because a 4/4 first strike obviously beats a 5/3 that has to attack. So Vigilance flying first strike on a Juggernaut Peddler is huge. So this card's actually near one of really often a tutor target, especially if you give your opponent a ton of Juggernauts. And One Lost Jitte. This card has been okay in my testing. It's really strong keeping up that 1 mana for your Ephemerates and Swords to Plowshares. And target creature can't block. The +1/+1 is fine. It increases the clock, but it's been okay. If there was, I think it's still good enough to be the third tutor target, but I'm not sure. And I do want 3 tutor targets because of Ephemerate. Stoneforge Mystic, you get the first tutor target, you Ephemerate the Stoneforge Mystic, you get a second tutor target, and then in your upkeep, you get to Ephemerate Stoneforge Mystic, and it's almost like Ephemerate turns into an Ancestral Recall. Almost. So, the other parts of the deck, dedicated Dollmaster, it's an extra blink effect. It's pretty strong. I was playing 4 originally. I'm down to 3, and I'm okay with that number. And then Orcish Bowmaster, because it's just one of the best cards in Timeless, and you're playing blink spells, unearth for value. So it's just a really strong card, especially if you're making it really hard for your opponent to remove with your interaction or ephemerate. So that's the main deck. And then sideboard, again, Arena's still bugging out, so I'm just going to read the sideboard. I have 3 Extraction Specialists. It's a lifelinker for burn matchups, but also it's a value card. getting back a 2-drop. So it's good value sideboard against burn. Relic Warden, Leonin Relic Warder. I don't know why I said Relic Warden, but Leonin Relic Warder. It's your anti-show and tell card. Your opponent cast show and tell. You put this in. You eat the omniscience. That's basically its only use case. 2 pest controls. I think this is a great pest control deck because there's only 2 cards that pest control really messes with, and that's the Orc Army and the Lost Jitte. So I like pest control in this deck. 2 Piling Needles. I'm a big Piling Needle fan. 3 Skyclave Apparitions. Blinkable removal spell, which is huge. So great interactive piece, awesome to blink, just a really strong card. And then I'm on 3 Surgical Extractions for combo decks. You're stripping cards from their hands, so they go to the graveyard. And for Reanimator decks, just that 0 mana interaction and when I played Reanimator was huge. So that's the deck. I'm going to hop into some matches and see if this kind of crappy white creature deck can compete in Timeless. Alrighty, we're here for round 1 against Dino Ket. So I am on the play, so we'll see what the opening hand is. There are no lands, so that's an easy mulligan. Second hand. This hand's pretty good. Swords, Peddler, Bowmaster, even Interrupter. I'm just going to bin Dollmaster. It's kind of the least impactful card, so we're going to keep 6. Put that to the bottom. Play a Fledgestrand and pass. I am against Aluris, so my hand might get stripped apart. Another reason to bin the Dollmaster, because if they take Peddler, or they kill Peddler, it can be really bad. Aluris into Hedge Mage. My first guess is some sort of control deck, like the Bowmaster control decks, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna go get a tap land. I'm okay with drawing a land, so I don't want a Dollmaster. I do want that 3rd land, so Stoneforge is a good card, but I normally just lead with a Peddler, get to know more information, what's going on. Oh, interesting. So this is a Satoru deck. Interesting. So 3 lands plus these cards. I think it's a Soul Cauldron. I don't have main deck interaction for it, and I have a Swords for the creatures, so I think it's just Soul Cauldron and pass. I would still very much like to draw a land, so I could go Stoneforge plus Swords to Plowshares, or Bowmaster plus Swords to Plowshares, depending on if they play Satoru or not, but so I really want to land this turn. Even Interrupter, even pretty good against the flashback cards. So Satoru, I really want to land. That is not a land, but that is still pretty interesting to draw step, kill or blink the Peddler, and just try and make sure they don't get to play magic. So blink Peddler, resolves. I think I take the claim. Because if they play the priest, I can Bowmaster. Okay, they're Bowmastering. I can Bowmaster blink the Ephemerate with it, so to kill it. So I gotta take a card. Yeah, it's definitely still the clean. Resolves. Stitch Supplier. No, it's still clean. And then I'm going to upkeep Flash in the Bowmaster. response to the rebound trigger, so I can basically double eat their stuff. Or eat their card. Yep. So, in response, Bowmaster's going to resolve. I'm gonna shoot this once. I'm gonna rebound the Bowmaster. Resolves. Eat the priest. And now I can attack for 2. That's not a terrible draw because it means I get to blink the Bowmaster to kill their Bowmaster. If they just play... No. They can still just play a Juggernaut. Oh, they're a root stack. I see. I mean, I have Surgical Extraction, which is pretty good, and Skyclave Apparition and Pest Control, so I definitely have some good cards. They're Diabolic Intending. If they don't play it, then I actually get to Dollmaster the Peddler and get whatever they tutored, which is good. Yeah, it stinks being at 2 lands, but as you can see, this deck can function off just 2 lands. Oh, they're playing it. What are they playing? Soul Cauldron. Okay. That's an excellent draw. So I get to attack. Boom, boom, boom. I get to play land, and I get a pass. And that's an excellent draw because I get to get whatever creature they play. So if their plan is to play a Juggernaut, I get to even interrupter it, which is massive tempo swing. Yeah, and that's game. So as you see, that was really a S.C.A.M matchup. I took all the cards in their hand and really destroyed them. So this matchup, I'm going to want a lot of interaction. So definitely Skyclaves. Pest Control's good. Pithing Needle's still like a decent card, but I am playing Pest Control and I'm siding up interaction. And Surgical's probably a good card too, but I don't know how I feel. I don't think I'm going to need an Unearth that much. Take out the Inquisition. Peacekeeper's good because it can still tax abilities. Dollmaster's still pretty good. I could cut like a Lost Jete and a Stoneforge Mystic. Because I'm siding in that. And I think 1 Bowmaster for a Pest Control. I'm going to try this. I have not played this matchup before. Most people are not on roots, so not exactly sure how to sideboard, but I'm pretty happy with how interactive my deck is. And this hand. Turn 2 Peddler, Ephemerate, Bowmaster. This is a keep. It's not like an amazing hand, but it's still decent enough. Try and strip all the cards from their hand. Leyline of Sanctity. That's pretty good. That's good against my Juggernaut Peddler. I'm just gonna pass. I still have Bowmaster plus Ephemerate, which is still really, really powerful against a creature deck, so can really dominate a board. And Aim and Interrupter, you put a sword on it, so Yeah, I didn't side in the Relic Warders. I didn't expect the lane line. I thought Skyclave would be good enough, but uh, we'll see. They play a land. They're off of Luris, so them going off of Luris for Leyline. We'll see how that pans out for them. I am a grindy deck, so if it comes down to grinding, then hopefully I'm in a pretty good spot to outgrind them. They just sacrificed the creature to mill 3 cards? That can't be right. Well, I have a Skyclave, plus an Ephemerate, which is really good. I'm going to check the rules to see if Skyclave works in the old printing. Quick. They're unearthing the Satori. Sure. Sure. I want them to tap pretty low before I Bowmaster. Like if they try and draw like another card or two, and then I could kill the Satori. Okay. Priest of the Forgotten Gods. Okay. What do I Bowmaster? I think it's just a priest. And I think I'm just on Skyclaving. No attacks. Skyclave's obviously good against their recursive stuff. Yeah. If I draw an untapped land and have Skyclave plus Ephemerate up, I think it's really hard for them to win. Oh, they have their own Bowmaster. That's good. Okay. Yep, they draw a card. I'm gonna ping this Tori real quick. I can't block. Okay. Phyrexian Tower. You got it. Up to 3 mana. Another Bowmaster. Okay. Okay. They can't attack. That's a Peddler. So this is tough. What I interact with. Obviously the Peddler plus the Leyline's kind of annoying. I can always Ephemerate the Skyclave, eat the Leyline, Peddler their hand, but that doesn't seem good. I think I'm just gonna pass. I want to hold up Aven Interrupter. Try and time lock and try and draw a land. Insidious Roots. Yeah, I'm gonna interrupt that. Well, I'm definitely blocking. A Swords, that is a fantastic draw. They have a Phyrexian Tower activation up. which is fine. But obviously swords plus ephemery is a pretty good spot to be in. I think I'm just gonna swords the Satori though. Attack first, I'm not blocking. And if they ever leave the Forsaken Miner up, then I can ephemery, eat it. So, attack. And just kill the Satori. 2 mana. Go to my end step. Okay. We're just gonna resolve this. Eat the Forsaken Miner. Resolves. I get a 2/2. And pass. So if they don't kill the Skyclave, I gotta eat this Roots. Forsaken Miner. Okay. Yeah, no blocks. Rebound. Rebound on this. Gonna eat the Roots. Stoneforge Mystic. I'm not afraid of any of the cards they have, so I'm actually gonna get the Lost Jitte. I want to do this because I sided out the Lost Jitte, so it's just Maul. But I want to do this because I want to try and cheat this in to start shooting their stuff. So yeah, I want to start shooting their stuff. But they've lost a lot of their engine pieces. Deathrite's a good card. Like, definitely a good card. Yeah, not gonna block. Take 4. It's another Peddler. Ugh. Do I have to kill the Deathrite Shaman? I don't think I do. I think I attack. And if they attack into me, I just flash in the Maul. Yep. Okay, if they attack, I can just block, flash in Maul, and eat something. Why are they attacking with the 1/1? Am I missing something? This deals 2 damage. I don't have any other damage stuff, so block, player blocks. They can do whatever. Flashing them all. Equip the Skyclave. First strike damage eats the 2/2. That is not helpful. I think I just eat their Deathrite Shaman. Or attempt to eat the Deathrite Shaman. It's really their only out at the moment. Especially now that I'm attacking for 6. Yep. Yep. Attack for 6. And put them dead on board. Nice. So we got round 1, and I will see you for round 2. Alrighty, we are here back for round 2 against Okonardist. Yeah, I don't know. But round 2 against a Gigantha. We're on the draw. We have a Pretty good hand. 2 pieces of interaction, a Bowmaster, and a Blink spell. I think this is probably going to be Jund. So I'm just going to lead on a Thoughtseize. See what's up. Yep. Fatal Push, Jarsoul, Lelia. I have a Swords, so we're just going to take a Fatal Push. And then next turn, I get to Thoughtseize 1, Swords the other creature. Another good thing about this deck is it plays really good against Blood Moon. Oh no! That is a Tarmogoyf. Oh, take Jarsoul. Man, that Tarmogoyf was a sick draw. They're not playing Lelia. Okay. I'm just gonna Swords the Goyf then. Ooh, yes, that was a good draw. Hopefully there's no Minskin Ghoul in the hand. That would be unfortunate. They have a Bowmaster, sure. I'm gonna take the Lelia. I'm okay with actually a land. I don't want a Dollmaker. A land would be better. Because I have 3 2-drops, so 4 mana, 2 double spell. So I just have to hope there's no Minskin Boo. No Minskin Boo. Okay. Swamp. Was it Blood Moon? No, Deathrite Shaman. Alright. Yeah, this is just going to get the Giganta. If they try and cast Giganta. Yep. Yep. Get the Giganta. It's gone. They can't attack. That is a land. So I'm going to kill the Deathrite Shaman. And I'm going to do it with the 2 sorcery speed ones. Now I have blockers. They might not be able to cast, or they can cast Giganta next turn, but I'm okay with that. I can give my tokens indestructible. Jarsoul for a Fatal Push. It's pretty good. I don't have a 2-drop though. Oh, I'm just getting back Deathrite Shaman. That's okay. No, they're not cast. Oh, they can't cast it. They have to spend 2 mana to cast it. That's pretty good. So yeah. Attacks. Play an Orcish Bowmaster. I am going to shoot their Bowmaster. And just hold up the Dollmaker activation. Okay, they have 5 mana. That's a Lelia, sure. Sure. Yep, they have to spend 2 mana. Yep. If they attack, I'm going to trade with the Lelia. Yep. Block. And I'm going to keep my Bowmaster. That is an Unearth, which... So many Dollmasters in the yard. I attack like this. Okay, they're not gonna offer the Bowmaster trade. So they're gonna get a Bowmaster back, but that's fine because I'm gonna Dollmaster, a Bowmaster, ping their face, and then hold up the activation. I do have a 4/4, which is pretty good. I have Bowmaster. activate indestructible. That's not good. So I get a Lelia back. So I am going to attempt to unearth. Oh, they let me do it. That's cool. Eat you. Token Jar Soul just lets them go back up the chain. So, yeah, just gonna eat the Dollmaker. Submit 0. So, I have 2 indestructibles, which is good. I shouldn't need both, but it gives me like good blocks next turn, which is important. They're gonna drain me for 2, which is fine. I have good blocks. And if they attack too low, then I do get a crackback for a bunch. Best draw would definitely be a Stoneforge Mystic to go get Maul. Otherwise, what do they get? So I'm gonna do this before blocks, so if they can't blow me out before blocks. Okay. So you're gonna kill Bowmaster. Block. They don't have any 4s, so this is pretty much dead. I'm gonna attack for 2. Yeah. I mean, I'm still in this game, and they've cast 3 spells off their Jar Soul. Yeah, I don't have anything. Cast. I can't swing out. I am going to interrupt their value. Interrupter. It puts it as a 2-turn clock. Ephemerate. That. Yep. Enter. Messianic blocks. 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 So I'm not dead on board, and they can only. If they only have 1 spell, I'm still not dead on board. Because I get a blink interceptor. Yep. Oh. So I get attack. They have to gain life. And then I have an interceptor and an ephemerate. So they have to gain the life. Yep. End turn. I have a blocker. Actually, I have 2 blockers. But pass and victory. I outgrinded a Jar Soul that casts 3 spells. So it's a pretty powerful deck. And I'm gonna Skyclave, Extraction Specialist. And I'm not into Surgical, but not really an Anointed Peacekeeper matchup. Like, yeah, it's good against Bolt, but that's about it. Again, I'm not a fan of Thoughtseize and Inquisition against Jund. So, yeah, I'm happy with these cards. Obviously, Extraction Specialist, a dedicated Doll Keeper plus another spell is really powerful. So, we'll see how round 2 goes. lands and some pretty powerful spells, so we'll keep. Okay. I don't need another land, so I can go away. I can. I'm not gonna get got by a blood moon because I'm gonna go basic. So I think I'm in a pretty good spot here. That is another Stoneforge Mystic. So definitely have my grind on. What do they got? Oof. That is a lot of removal. That is a lot of removal spells. It's definitely Bowmaster. Don't give them the creature. And oh, that was a fantastic draw. No blocks. However, they did not hit a land. Yeah. Don't get a basic. They're still on Blood Moon. I don't know why they would be, but I am going to swords this. Stoneforge Mystic. Go get a Sophie. Yeah, it's just Sophie. Because next turn is double Stoneforge Mystic, so it doesn't really matter. They drew a land. Let's see if they blood. No, just another gold. Holding up a Fatal Push. Discarded a min. Oh, Skyclave is. Oh, Skyclave is a fantastic draw. But. Yeah. Yep, it's Skyclave. Skyclave is just so good against this hand. Because they're so threat light. Now I just gotta hold up a gate. To basically give myself access to another card against their removal hand. So Fatal Pushing, they get a 2/2 back, so they do get a E for Stoneforge. That was a misplay. But okay. Deathray Shaman, sure. They have double removal spell up, which is fine. Peddler down. So is it gate or is it? They don't have a fast clock, so I think it's gate. Take a bunch. That was not a good draw. I am just gonna go Stoneforge. Take action. Maul. Stoneforge. We're gonna bolt. This is one downside of not playing Esper, is your Stoneforge package doesn't get you creatures, it just gets you equipment. Is a major downside, but yep. They're hopefully out of stuff. Any creature is like a fantastic draw here. Otherwise, I probably just hold up gate. Oh, that was a terrible draw. Yeah, I just hold up gate and pass. So I gate and the end of turn. Oh, I might be dead. Yeah, giving them the free removal spell. Oh, Jarsoul. Oh, I think that kills me. Yeah, that just straight kills me. Undo. Bowmaster, that is not good enough. Yeah. I need a miracle. Oh, did you just find another bolt? Okay. Yeah, I drew a lot of lands, but I definitely giving them the free removal spell was not good. So that was a mistake on my part on the Stoneforge, because they ran out of removal spells, and I just needed one creature to put all those equipment on. So that was a mistake on my part. But I guess attacking there was my mistake, because they could have, yeah, because I just needed to keep a creature for all my equipment. Okay, play first. This is a good hand. I do get a play around Blood Moon, so we're gonna keep. They mulliganed. I like that. So turn 2 Stoneforge. If they remove it, I get an Extraction Specialist, and yeah, that's a good place to be. Yeah, I definitely want to play around Blood Moon. I'm good against Blood Moon, so. Just get some Forge. Into Extraction Specialist. Take action. Yeah, just get Sophie. Not the card draw. Didn't play a spell. That's interesting. Now they're building it. Okay. I kind of want to just dot C's to make sure they don't Jarsol, so I'm going to try that. Is this a Veil of Summer? Yeah, it looks like a Veil of Summer. Yeah. Pass. So, that was a good turn for them. Definitely Swordsing a Jarsol here. My sword to Tomlife? No. I'm okay. I'm okay with Tomlife. Just get my swamp. Bowmaster. And now I get a hold up Extraction Specialist Swords, which is a good spot to be in. Definitely a good spot to be in. I want Ephemerate would be an excellent draw. Obviously, if I can get a Maul sort of Fire and Ice creature going, that's really hard for Jun to beat, but looks like they're sitting on another Bolt, which is fine. Hopefully they have a Blood Moon in hand. Yeah, hopefully they have a Blood Moon in hand. So, Extraction Specialist. Get back to Stoneforge. Take action. Get the Maul. And pass the turn. I think I'm in a decent spot, actually. I have a Swords up for any Jarsols. I have 2 equipments, and I have a bunch of creatures locked and loaded. So, that's a Jarsol. For combat, I get a Plains. Swords, Jarsol. Which, awesome. They probably have some sort of removal spell. Oh. Yeah. Because if they tap out to protect themselves. Okay. So I do get to just target myself. So that's fine. But now they're tapped out, so I get to activate Stoneforge put a maul down on Extraction Specialist. I tap land and crash in for 5. So, Perilous Iteration, sure. They cannot tap out. They know I have a Sophie. They need to kill this. Fable. Okay. Sure. I now feel way ahead. Flying Extraction Specialist with a Sophie on top. I am going to shoot this. Draw card. That's another Extraction Specialist. So, I'm feeling pretty good of where I am. If they discard cards, I still have a Bowmaster. So, I don't know what their answer to this is. Especially without Fatal Push active. They did draw the Fatal Push. So that was huge, killing the Fable token. Oh, they're just dead. They are just dead. They are dead. Unless they have second Terrace on there. Nope. And boom, round 2, 2-0. I thought that was a pretty impressive showing against one of the best decks in the format. So Hello and welcome back for round 3 against Holodian. I'm on the play, and this is a keepable hand. I don't really want the maul, but yeah, turn one Scryland into turn 2. This hand's not great, but if I hit my 3rd land drop, obviously Surveil Land is a great land to play. They mulliganed. Whoever Thoughtseize on one? My hand's really bad, but taking their Thoughtseize and they mulliganed. You know what? It's really bad if I draw a Stoneforge. But I think that's fine. Man, their hand's good. That's a really good mulligan. It's Ragfan. I don't have a removal spell for it, so. But they have a Jorsol. I need a Swords of Plowshares. Though this is Surveil Land. So, unless they draw an untapped land, they. Okay. I do not want a 4th land. Hopefully it's just the Surveil Land and not turn 2 Jorsol into Ragavan. Oh, Thoughtseize. I'm in trouble. I am in trouble. What cut do I want? 2nd Death, right? Ooh. Yeah. Swords? Oh! That's actually a sick draw. Like, yes, they still have these death rates, but basically out of gas. And enter, draw step, blank, resolves. So, if they just start playing Juggernauts, then I just maul my Juggernaut Peddler. And their Juggernauts can't really do anything, so try and just take all their gas. Okay, where did I drop it? What did I drop? Land. Okay. If they buy Gigantha, then no, they're just playing a Juggernaut. Fine. It's totally fine. So I want a Juggernaut. Dude, I kind of want a Juggernaut over this doll maker. Right? Maybe I was just supposed to attack before. But I think a Juggernaut actually does me pretty well here. Snip. Stoneforge is good, but definitely just maul. And then I can go get a Sophie with this Stoneforge and try and claw myself back into the game. Okay? As you can see, this is why Maul the Skyclaves is super good. Especially on Juggernaut Peddler. Yep. Stoneforge Mystic. Take action. Do I ever get Lost Jitte? No, it's just Sophie. Yeah, it just has to be Sophie here. I have to start killing these Deathrite Shamans at some point. And, you know, I'm not afraid of the Juggernaut Peddler or the Juggernaut at all. And if they draw a removal spell, like, I'm in trouble either way they draw a removal spell, so yeah, I'm not afraid of, because Fatal Push kills this anyway. Lightning Bolt obviously doesn't kill it, so I hope their turns just tap out, play Gigantha. That would be awesome. But, or tap. They drew double Lightning Bolt? Oh, Bowmasters. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That was all else. Pass. My turn. I'm not gonna cut that. Yeah, just protect this from Lightning Bolt. Yeah, that double, Bowmaster is also really good against Sophie. Guess I should have got the Lost Jitte. This is still good. Probably a Gigantha, which Stoneforge good against, so. Yep. What card do I want? Definitely Maul. Do I attack? That they have Crackback 2, 4, 7, 11. Yeah, their Crackback's too big. So I just hold back on blocks, play a Juggernaut. Next turn. Yeah, it doesn't have vigilance, which stinks. It's a Goif. Oh. Ugh. Juggernaut, tap land. Though, obviously I have 6 mana next turn, so I can actually double equip onto the Juggernaut next turn. But now I have a blocker, so I'm going to attack. Yeah, I'm gonna attack. I have a blocker for this Giganta. And it's... Oh wait, did I miscount? I have to kill the death rate. Peacemaker is fine. Oh no, I miscounted. Oh no, that's just lethal. Oh, I miscounted. Oops. Oops. That was a misplay. My bad. Yeah. So I'm gonna do the same thing. Extraction specialist. Take out Thoughtseize and Peacekeeper. Okay, and we're back. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Obviously I misplayed. Last match, or last game. I don't think it would have mattered because those death rates were going to kill me anyway, but yeah, that was obviously a misplay. This is a good hand. So Stoneforge into Extraction Specialist into Skyclave. So happy about that. I do want to land because I want to hold up the Ephemerate for these cards. So Stoneforge. It's gonna get Maul. Or does it get Sophie? Stoneforge. Take action. We're just gonna get the Maul. Hopefully their turn is removal spell pass. So I can Extraction Specialist this. Jund, another Jund deck. Jund's just a really solid deck. It's the classic, has no terrible matchups. Jund, so. I. What do I do? Do I hold up Maul Ephemerate? Do I just eat the Goif? I just pass. Because I do want to Skyclave Ephemerate. And if they try and bolt my Stoneforge Mystic, then I have a Maul. Oh no. Right. Yeah. So this gives me value if they try and kill my Stoneforge Mystic while I'm doing it. It would let me use my Ephemerate for value if they wanted to try and kill my Stoneforge Mystic in response to the equip. But they're not doing that, so Yep, they're gonna take the ephemerate. What I thought. Exile target card. So fatal push. Shelter field. Yep. Attack for 3. It's another Stoneforge Mystic. I think I have to get Expression Specialist value while the Deathrite Shaman's not up. So, take action. I'm getting Lost Jete, because I can play it this turn. So, that was a pretty solid turn right there. You know, put 2 creatures on the board, drew another card. It's not a super impactful card. It's not a bad card by any means, though. Yeah, if they tap low, Instant Source, they have no creature. Yeah, so definitely not gonna block. Definitely not going to block. Skyclave's obviously, it's just like an Abrupt Decay. Looks like an Abrupt Decay. Bowmaster. I'm gonna shock. I'm gonna force the issue. See what they're up to. They're stuck on land, so definitely Deathrite Shaman. Okay. I'm gonna attack. And we'll see what they're playing. If it's a Bowmaster single block, then I have my own Bowmaster. Shield Driven's Edict. Sure. Take 3. Oh, are they about to Surgical the Stoneforge? Oh. Wow. They didn't even know I drew the second one. Wow. Lucky them. Lucky them. Yeah, just hold up Bowmaster. And I actually have the Shuffit Tunes, which doesn't get used often, but it's still pretty good. They like tap out for Jarsal? Deathrite Shaman, sure. Definitely Bowmaster. I have this Maul. I think they have some sort of removal spell though. So let's just start with a Skyclave on the Tarmoglaive. Yeah. Do I kill the Tarmoglaive? Yeah, because I can't block it. I can't attack into the glaive. Whereas I can do this. So if they kill a Skyclave and trade, I'm okay with that. That's fine. Aren't they just dead to Shuffit dudes? Yeah? I don't know. Oh, they didn't have the mana to get rid of Skyclave. Okay. That's game 2. It's much better. I didn't realize how Deathrite Shaman invested they are. So, I actually kind of want Deathrite. Take out another 3-drop. So Deathrite and Minskin. And what's cool is your dedicators can target your Pithing Needles in order to change if the situation requires you to change it. So that is pretty good. This is gonna be a long video. I've had 3 very grindy matchups. Oh, this hand. This hand. This hand's so weak to a Thoughtseize. 5 lands. I just hate mulliganing against Thoughtseize decks. Though I do have Gate, which turns into another, and I can get Surveillance. So I'm on the draw. I'm gonna keep. I hate mulliganing against Thoughtseize decks. I think it leads to a lot of non-games. So I think this is weirdly my best option. And see, we draw spells. We draw spells here. Pass. I'm gonna fetch a Surveil Land, and I'm gonna see another spell on top. Yeah, that's a spell. It's not a good spell, but it's a spell. Yeah. I just want to get a planes for Blood Moon purposes, though. I don't think they're going to Blood Moon. Yeah, there's no way they're fetching like that if they're on Blood Moon right now. Which is fine. They haven't cast any spells yet. Well, neither have I, so... I don't have like a good answer to Minskin Boo, but I'm not like soft to Minskin Boo. I would have loved that intercept there. Can I see another spell? Can I see a spell? Can I see an even interceptor? That would be awesome. But basically any non-land would be awesome right now. Next turn's Prismatic Vista. Just gotta hold off on the gate as long as I can. What is my opponent doing? Not a spell. Goodbye. See? It's like drawing a card. Oh, perfect. That's actually great. If they tap out for a Minskin Boo, I get a ping the Boo token and then just play Maul and kill Boo and kill Minsk. So here's to hoping that they tap out for Minskin Boo. That would be awesome. I would take that. The one time I want my opponent to have a Minskin Boo. But not doing anything, but taking up a lot of time. Forest, sure. Maybe they are on Blood Moon. It's happening. It's happening. That's perfect. Oh. Oh. Never have I enjoyed my opponent playing Minskin Boo as much as I do right now. But of course, they haven't played any other spell, so they're definitely on more than one Minskin Boo. But yeah, I'm just gonna snag the first one, which is awesome. So my opponent is taking a long time, so let me know in the comments what you think of Jund in the format. I personally, I think it's a fine deck. I don't play it that much. I don't have a lot of success with it, so I'm not like a huge like, oh yeah, Jund's great person, but I definitely think it's a viable deck. That's another spell. So we're just out here drawing a bunch of spells, which is great considering the opening hand had no spells. So I just traded a nice 0-for-1 on Minsc and Boo, and got pretty good tempo. So I'm happy with that. And if they play another Minsc and Boo, still happy. Still gonna kill it. Get to attack for 3 in the air, and blink that, eat that. So if they kill my Bowmaster, I get an Extraction Specialist back. So pretty happy with that too. Inquisition of Kozilek. Sure. I have a pretty juiced hand. It has to be Extraction Specialist. Yeah. It just means I have 3 pretty good cards, so I gotta, kill some stuff. They just drew Gigantha. Okay. I would like the card Stoneforge Mystic, please. Skyclave. That's fine. And yeah, I'm fine grinding. So with Skyclave, Delicate Dollmaster, just like boom, boom, just eat all the stuff. So pretty happy in a grindy spot against a Jund deck. Demonic Tutor. I'm not gonna get got by a surgical here, so. What are they going to tutor? Is it a Terrace Under for my Maul? I'd be pretty happy with that. I think it's just Terrace Under. That's a fantastic draw. So, I don't know. See what they got. I think it's Terrace Under. Bisheju. Short. Take action. Get a plane. So, dealing some damage. Stoneforge Mystic. Take action. Draw a card. Blink my Stoneforge Mystic. Draw another card. Play a Lost GK. And pass. That was a pretty good turn. I don't know what 5-drop they're gonna play here. Hopefully it's just Gigantha. I'd be pretty happy if they just played Gigantha. Scavenging Ooze. Short. Yes. I'm going to attempt to eat the ooze. Surprisingly, a land's a good draw. Because the land lets me Stoneforge, equip, and hold up this onto the Orc Army. Okay, they're killing the Stoneforge. That's fine. So, land's not as good of a... Or, land's still a good draw, because I get to Stoneforge, plus equipped, plus indestructible. So, land's still a pretty good draw. I think they have a Bowmaster here. But we're gonna see. What do they got? I think it's a Bowmaster. Target you. I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, I'm right back. They're Terrace Undering the Lost Jite. Sure. What do they have? Frozen Grip, Minsc and Boo, Gigantha. Is it Frozen Grip? So I can get the sword online? I don't think it's Minsc and Boo. Yeah, I think it's Frozen Grip. I want to get this sword online. So I get a pretty good attack. If they play Minsk or Gigantha, I mean, if they play anything, I get to Sky Plate it, or I just get to get through with the sword. So I have a sword. I get to attack per red. I'm gonna shoot for 2. Pithing Needle. Oh, that's a great draw. I gotta name Minsk and Boo. And they're in a really rough spot. Okay. I'm gonna eat that, and if they didn't draw Fatal Push, they're dead. And they're dead. That is a 3-0 playing S.C.A.M in Timeless. I will be back for the wrap up. And welcome to the wrap up. This deck went 3-0. I played 3 grindy matchups. I played against Jun twice and a Roots deck, which I beat 2-0. I think this deck actually has pretty good legs. It's got a lot of disruption, so it's good against the combo decks. And playing against Jund, one of the grindiest decks in the format, you saw how grindy this deck could be. So I actually think this deck is pretty good. Been working on it. Yeah, please like, comment, let me know what you think about this deck. So have a nice day. Thanks for watching.